At dawn, his ship touched a chain of emerald islands floating in the Indian Ocean. Ibn Battuta had traveled far, but nothing had prepared him for this. The air was warm, sweet with the scent of coconuts. On the shore, people gathered, their laughter carried on the wind like a song. As he stepped onto the sand, he felt as though he had crossed into another world. Women in striped faily cloth moved freely, their hair loose and shining under the sun. This was not the world he knew, and it both surprised and intrigued him. A messenger arrived. The queen of these islands, Rehendi Khadija, had heard of the great traveler. She wished to meet him, not as a guest, but as a judge. In the heart of the island, he discovered a kingdom that traded with the sea. Cowrie shells glimmered like silver coins, tuna dried in the sun. Coir ropes were twisted strong enough to hold the sails of ships bound for distant lands. Here, the ocean was currency and peace was wealth. Everywhere he turned, women walked with confidence and laughter. They covered little, but carried themselves with dignity. He did not understand their customs, but he could not deny their pride. He entered a coral palace, walls carved from the sea itself. There she sat, Queen Rehendi Khadija. Barefoot on her coral throne, wrapped in faily cloth and gold bangles, she ruled with calm power. She spoke not as a subject, but as an equal. Days turned into long, soft evenings. They spoke of faith, of oceans, of faraway lands. Her laughter was like the breeze through the palms. He had come as a judge, but he was being disarmed by a queen. Among the palm groves he found love, warm and quiet. Amina, a noble woman, walked barefoot by the lagoon, flowers in her hair. The island was not only changing his journey, it was touching his heart. One afternoon, he sat beneath the shade of a breadfruit tree with the queen. He spoke gently of faith, of covering, of what he thought was right. She listened, then smiled. He tried to change them, but they did not listen. And he did not force. But paradise is never without storms. Whispers grew in the palace, of the foreign judge, of the queen's fondness, of power. And so the traveler prepared to leave the land that had refused to bend.